With no story or fable, plus I grasp the earth with the science. Sable rhymes are able, agonize minds. Plus my thoughts are fatal. Saw betrayal arise from the depths within the sacred table. Hatred slay you, vitalize signs. Whom you wish to pray to, torture live. A vision of terror, wrote on this dark side. The cross sign, place where I rest. Summon my Lord high, to swing the pendulum. Deadly venom, the best description and positioning. Toward the dark vocals, whoever listening.
Perhaps life in my final hour of breathing could explain the reason why I'm leaving after receiving peace for my grieving. 24 years of misery, proud of Christ to consider thee. Sympathetically mourn for the deceased who never lived their dreams. Brother, listen this word of hatred, walk by the pavement until you scorn newborns when death caused a replacement. Faces of loved ones who died in Cold War, left their firstborns behind to wonder why their father's still gone. Like roses and thorns, walk among stones and scorpions, trapped in the octagon, hell's Pentagon, reaching for Avalon. Bridges to Jerusalem, death claims the souls of foolish ones. Throw your armor on for Armageddon in this new millennium.
While time is ages, so is held captive inside a glacier. See my thoughts, the bases, murdering souls, and leave my course to faces unborn. Physical form considered unworn. My coat of armor is forces of structure that can inflict harm. Consistently struggle through the perilous laws of nature. Foundation physically wounded by a sin of pride and anger.
Up the first heaven to the seventh with poetry of vengeance. Hell's trenches, so rocks with steel fences. New world dimension beyond the boundaries of existence. Fast trigger this Nixon in a world close to extinction. Ghetto religion, poverty to death and far from privilege. Apocalyptic mythology through Egyptian sphinxes.
I hear you scream, infecting your bloodstream. Your body quivers, beating with chaos deliverers.
As we enlighten them, apply sciences because we fighting them. Mechanical cable sharpening to stab your navel. Razor archangels illuminate nights where you snake hides. I magnify my mind so plus times you see a pain sign. We striking you from distance like lightning and when the sky cries. We play as spies, analyze courses to where your heart lies. My thought crime, specialized pattern to kill your whole rhyme. Think before you speak, this foundation we build up concrete.
To die young could have saved me the grief in life that was given, but love for my children took my lust for death and gave me passion for living. Straight from these women, it was something expected. Eve probably with the apple, cause told Adam she was feeling neglected. Life's deceptive, relate this message from bar. With Satan's stormy fogs inside at the end of tunnels that's dark. Eternal, I save paradise from Gehenna. May God bless me with steel wings. I fight the demon that condemns us. This government made plagues to infect us, death to accept us. It's because of Lucifer heaven neglects us.
I hear you scream,
dropping knowledge straight from my dog. You can't figure it out. You better try it. I don't need to keep repeating it because you should have understood from the first verse, from the second hook. Yo, check this out. What? In life, you got your wannabes, you got your gonna-bees, and you got your has-beens. Then you got your hustlers and hardcore.
In my prime, I climb, blow live all the time. All line is on intertwined, phrases and lines. On air time when it's flex time. I'm trying for old time. Brothers are legends in their own minds. Repeat everything twice, let you make 2 times. Respect my eyes. Face the music, close knit, click. With purpose, monuments, and active activists with red fists and a blacklist. Warriors on the warpath with war paint. On the war horse, see the war crowd, see the war dance. It's wartime, hit it war there. Vision, knock you out of bounds, finna for this is listen. Your superstition can help you in this battle. Why dismantle your candles? You can't handle these spiritual vandals who walk in Jesus' sandals. Attack you from all angles and paws will start to dangle. Soldier will start to scramble. And I will leave a tool it's all over in your shit in the shambles. You're mumbling, mockery, muttering, mutter scum. Looking like the last of the litter, you fucking run. Hustlers, hustlers and hardcore. Giving you more than what you asking for. Say what? Say what? We hustlers and hardcore. Keeping it right, keeping it rough, keeping it raw. Hustlers, hustlers and hardcore. Giving you more than what you asking for. Say what? Say what? We hustlers and hardcore. Keeping it right, keeping it rough, keeping it raw. Chase for danger, hang a swing and bang a skull, brand a single hander. From a bystander to an executed perfect profit planner. Get the left hander with your propaganda. Ill manner, bad grammar slander. Got the people chasing me with cameras by the manner. Fuck her and drop a canner in Havana, silk pajamas. My name up on the canvas in the campus, you can amp us. Powder burns in your stomach, body part for samples. Hiding in the hampers, under dirty pampers, clinching on the snappers. Vodka branders make them happy campers. Put a damper when they tamper, mocking and laughter. No negotiating kidnappers.
I'll puke, eat it, and freak you. Battle, I'm too weedy to speak to. The only key that I see to defeat you would be for me to remove these two Adidas and beat you and force feed you in both. And on each feet is a cleat shoe. I lift you off your feet so fast with a roundhouse, you'll think I pulled the fucking ground out from underneath you. I ain't no fucking G, I'm a cannibal. I ain't trying to shoot you, I'm trying to chop you into pieces and eat you. Wrap you in rope and plastic, stab you with broken glass, and have you with open gashes. Strap you a soaking mattress, coke and acid, black magic, cloaks and daggers. Fuck the planet till it spins on a broken axis.
Hustlers, hustlers and hardcore, giving you more than what you asking for. Say what? We hustlers and hardcore, keeping it right, keeping it rough, keeping it raw. Hustlers, hustlers and hardcore, giving you more than what you asking for. Say what? We hustlers and hardcore, keeping it right, keeping it rough, keeping it raw.
Yo, your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mecca, known as Mr. Links to the nation. Your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mr. Links, but all the time, fight battle rhymes. Can't rock a party cause they bleed every line. Too many curses in the same verse, that's ridiculous. That's why rappers nowadays can't get with us. Different cause our raps ain't based on murder and violence. I'd rather spit my lyric and hurt her. Mike, something awful from the raps we kick. Throw your hands in the air when they pump my shit. Your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mecca, known as Mr. Links to the nation. Two men, seen hip hop condemned, gon' set it on track and build it back up again.
We skilled in the microphone wreck. You hit the deck when you check and see the Mr. Links attacking. We paying dues. Our raps are like the blues on the news. In the everyday struggle, living life by the bundle, and I'm real. That's how I feel. Y'all niggas know the deal. The solidified can ride the drums while my man hums the bass in the building staircase. You taste the flavor in me, and I see your people envy the man about town when it's time to get down. Swallowing drums like Tums, even kicking for some bums in vain. You write about them sucker MCs that say they heating up the mic, but I see 0 degrees. When you writing, you should try to tighten your flow, but it don't make no sense. Seems you still make it dough, and everybody knows in the heat of the night you can lose your last life by a gun or a knife. You be fronting on the mic, and that's the shit that ain't right. Who's in sight might bring light, Mr. Links.
Aight, your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mecca, known as Mr. Links to the nation. Your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mecca, known as Mr. Links to the nation. Your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mecca, known as Mr. Links to the nation. Your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mr. Links. Mr. Links.
I got the ride with the help of a drum, overcome the whack and stack the green in my jeans. This MC means mass concussion on the mic, induce a spell that had you spinning like a carousel. Now dwell on the mystical man, maniac chiropractor with the saw in his hand, chopping trees of MCs before they even plant their seeds in the earth. The earth is my turf, let me proceed. The school of fool with the new school rule. Fishes on the mic, I'm sure to drop a jewel, while the dome, the chrome stays on the waistline like the drums and bass line. Niggas know I'm too fine with the verbs and herbs that I smoke at the same time, peeling down your paint like it was turpentine. Extraordinary, ill vocabulary, shit so live it won't be found inside no cemetery.
Mr. Links, I rag. Mr. Links, I rag. An educated funkaphilian, I shine like rhodium, live spitting from the podium. I can hold him at bay at any time of day and slide on tracks like the blades on a sleigh. Slicker than Rick, equipped with a trick. Got a gat and I small on my back for conflict. If niggas want it, I sting like a hornet and discombobulate the state of my opponent. It's vain. KQ, you know how we do. About to run through and deflate the crew. I remember when rap was rap, back when there were no type of guns to clap. School's closed, but the view still holds. So I drop jewels in case and go. Your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mecca, known as Mr. Links to the nation. Your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mecca, known as Mr. Links to the nation. Your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mecca, known as Mr. Links to the nation. Your party has been overtaken by Funk Making Mr. Links, Papa, Mr. Links,
yeah,
Mr. Links,
Papa. Larry Fishbone, Dirk Bain, bringing the pain. What?
Have no other rap gods before me. You kneel to these MCs and they corny. Be on the alert, I practice. After I smirk, I do work. MCs lack this, they chase skirts. All day and all night, I write. Touch up your mic and make the body feel alright. MCs bite and incorrectly recite what I say on the radio late night. But the lyrical structure ain't shaped right. They don't speak right. Bam! Sleep tight. I continue yearly to speak clearly. Professors with PhD degrees sincerely fear me, because I merely speak articulate, expressing the present philosophy and shit. I captivate the audience and no law it gets. After that, pure raunchiness. But let's get on with this session fast. I get ill like Al when I scratch that ass. I'm the past, the present, the future. You's a loser, cause these bitch MCs is what you used to. How do ya? Know I'm doing ya, pursuing ya, putting two in ya. Booyaka, booyaka. MC's mentalities freeze when I breathe and achieve high degrees in rhythmic philosophy.
I mastered flow so I can flip it up at any point and simply click. There's only one way to describe my persona, and that's simply sick. That's off the wall, push the meter to the meat racks. You kinda get this feeling I'm not dealing with a complete stack of cards, and the odds is like a 20-to-1 shot. And each verse that I burst is like the blast from a gunshot. And when I storm, son, I hail down like fire rain, screaming out in dire pain. Chase Freddy's ass down Michael Myers Lane. The world is living shiesty, and I don't know who to trust. I'll blaze your crew to dust. It ain't a damn thing you can do to us. Listen to the legendary's quote, it gets addictive. Hip-hop is not a disease, it's just something that I'm sick with.
Yo, I'm verbally vicious, you nervously suspicious. Them niggas never talk to me straight, always curving your pitches. Call me urban religious, life is learning the difference. I'm on the 5th floor with burgundy slippers, observing you bitches. Murderous snitches is not a new thing, we rule things. Cardi and smoke, hardly provoke is how we do things.
I never sell out sisters like slave traders sold brothers. If you caught one of the Godsons hits, you a go brother. Respect my rhyme, like I respect tittyless chicks with chests like mine. I live right next to crime. You not the phallus nigga, but you neck and neck with swine. Smoking sets with dimes, knowing we gonna be
even
the next
as a
to
strong
shine.
seller, my daddy's quota, my niggas knew I'd be iller. When my tail knocked down the Empire State Building like Godzilla. My thoughts of God killer, get a track in Patella. Razzcast, remember how I dismember your members for real. Sucker, you couldn't get me back if you was directly behind me. Or standing on my spine wearing low jack beat. The articulate thug, or articulate 38 slugs. So niggas better duck like Donald and Daffy. I live life like a dyke, so fuck y'all niggas. Fuck them 3 mics and the sword. My force is to be reckoned with. My mental mechanism is this: 8 feet tall, squeezing my balls. I break the backboard while sporting Quism. Domingo put me on, so naturally I comes off. Eyes China, chocolate skin bitches think I'm Dominicana. Cause Babe Ruth hated backs. I went to hell and beat that devil with Sammy Sosa's back. You heard?
Captain, the target's been located. Lock on the microphones. Microphones locked on. They're in the line of fire.
Yo, a lot of real niggas die, but I survive mad shit. Hustling on the strip, eating fried crab sticks. I'm a live bastard, your hood I drive past it. Shorty thought my dick was small, I surprised that bitch. I love myself, I wanna hug myself. But how can I judge you when I'm a thug myself? Nobody put a nigga on, I had to plug myself. Stole whips, bust slugs, touch drugs as well. No drinks at the bars, a disgrace. I run with a bunch of ugly niggas that got scars on their face and firearms on their waist. Make it norm in this place. If you say F ain't the bomb, then you're trauma.
I hold it down like gravity on grounds of strategy. I crown the cavity, survive the agony, slide before the fires try bagging me. My capacity is a glossary of atrocity, as a prophecy. I'll be damned if niggas praying to understand Bam's animosity. I surface with a purpose, disperse verses of revelation. Lurk the earth without getting murked, and it's the verse, thirst, and desperation. I write agitated tripe, affidavits of life, despite aggravated, stagnated, infatuated with mics. But though I unfold untold chapters, I'm older rappers. My stature rapture beat niggas in the head until they skull fractures. Now who doing the damage and when rambling? Bam, the vandal and scandal and live gambling, survive by scrambling.
No psalm delight, so parasite, so so fly but I so half pint. Squeezing X like bagpipes, I'm just right with these stripes. A lighter fight, I invite for tight flows of a candlelight. For copyrights of all types for your source mic. The title swipe, this prototype, a flashlight in a twilight. A short fuse to dynamite, stop a flight, sending you down a drain pipe. I ain't right, keep my verses black, white, witty, bright, logo type, cousin gripe. Alright, the bright light, my forthright, the foresight, the all night. But I like the fist fight, the prize fight, the limelight. Israelite by birthright, on website through satellites, to higher heights on megabytes. Wipe your face, you'll feel alright.
Sense of reality, saviors of burning galaxies.